Good day. One of the types of waves are the electromagnetic waves. Today and for the whole week, our focus on the electromagnetic waves. Before we start, let us go first to our learning targets. First, I can compare the relative wavelengths of different forms of electromagnetic waves. Second, I can cite examples that show practical applications of the different regions of electromagnetic waves, such as the use of radio waves in telecommunications. What are electromagnetic waves? Electromagnetic waves are transverse waves consisting of a combination of oscillating electric and magnetic fields, which are perpendicular to one another in the direction the wave is traveling. They transmit energy at the speed of light in a vacuum or without any medium at 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. They can travel through any medium. In this illustration, the electric and magnetic fields vibrate at right angles to the direction the electromagnetic wave travels, so it is a transverse wave. Let us recall what we have learned about the electromagnetic spectrum. We have learned that those with long wavelength have low frequency and low energy, while those with short wavelength have high frequency and high energy. Looking at the electromagnetic spectrum from left to right, that is, from radio waves to gamma rays, we will observe that the frequency and energy of the waves are increasing, while the wavelength is decreasing. And we must take note that the different electromagnetic waves do not have exact dividing region. Table 4.3 shows the wavelength and frequencies of electromagnetic spectrum. Observe and take a look at it. What do you notice between the relationship of the wavelength and frequency of the different types of electromagnetic waves? Let us now focus on each type of electromagnetic wave. Number 1. Radio waves. A radio wave is an electromagnetic wave propagated by an antenna. Radio waves have different frequencies, and by tuning a radio receiver to a specific frequency, you can pick up a specific signal. Radio signals have very long wavelengths. They are low frequency or low energy waves. The main application of radio waves is on communication. Let us get to know one of the German physicists who proved the existence of radio waves. Nowadays, we are enjoying Wi-Fi connection, which we use to navigate the internet. What kind of wave does Wi-Fi connection use? It is called microwave. A microwave is a form of electromagnetic radiation with very short wavelengths of a few centimeters only. Microwave signals are transmitted by an antenna to a satellite, which amplifies and retransmits the signal to an antenna in other parts of the world. Applications of microwave include Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals, radar, radio detection and ranging, microwave oven, communication signals used by mobile phone networks, and satellite televisions. Let's get to know who James Clerk Maxwell is. The third type of electromagnetic wave is the infrared. It is an electromagnetic radiation that occupies the region between microwaves and visible light. Infra means beyond, waves beyond red. It is emitted by almost all objects as heat radiation. Applications of infrared includes infrared scanners, infrared remote controls, night vision goggles, and thermography. Who is William Herschel? The fourth type of electromagnetic wave is visible light. It is an electromagnetic radiation that can be detected by the human eye. Different colors have different frequencies of light. Applications of visible light include allowing us to see the world. It is also used in photosynthesis and photography. Here is a table of the wavelength and frequency of the different colors. Colors are light waves of different wavelengths and frequencies. What trend do you notice from the table? From red to violet, the frequency and energy are increasing, while the wavelength is decreasing. The fifth type of electromagnetic wave is the ultraviolet rays. It is a band of electromagnetic waves beyond the violet end of the visible light region of the spectrum. Ultraviolet rays are part of heat radiation emitted by hot objects such as the sun. Ultraviolet rays help in the production of vitamin D, and it is also used in the identification of counterfeit notes. Let us learn about the discovery of ultraviolet rays. The sixth type of electromagnetic wave is the X-rays. They are high-frequency electromagnetic waves that are produced when high-energy electrons lose energy after striking a metal target. They are of shorter wavelength but carries high energy than the ultraviolet rays. Applications of X-rays include radiotherapy and radiography. Let us learn about the discovery of X-rays. The last type of electromagnetic wave is the gamma rays. They are the highest frequency electromagnetic waves released during nuclear reactions such as nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, and radioactive decay. They are the most energetic form of electromagnetic radiation with very short wavelengths. Applications of gamma rays include radiotherapy, sterilization of medical instruments. Let us now learn about the discovery of gamma rays. So to sum it up, here is the electromagnetic spectrum. From left, we have the radio waves. They have the longest wavelength but the lowest frequency and energy. Then followed by microwaves, infrared radiation, visible light, ultraviolet rays, X-rays, and gamma rays, which has the highest frequency but with the lowest wavelength. Always remember, radiate positive vibes. Thank you and God bless you.